The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with May. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to him, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
May to throw on 2nd down. A pass taken in by Freeman. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On 3rd and long, here's May. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Man in motion, heading left. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Hurts. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Hurts again. pressure, gets there, and down he goes.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive line and like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
On second down, they run the counter. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Third and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. The Lions call their first timeout. And Campbell will opt to bring out the field goal unit. This is going to be from 53 yards out. No issues there. This one is good. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
On second down, Hurts. Open man, that's Collins. And he will score. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his second touchdown of the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. Got a man left side, it's caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top.
That is intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
A first down throw for Hurts. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Lions will punt this ball away. This is taken at his own 30. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Go! 19 Lions. Ready?
On play action, here's May. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And it's a big play. He's finally taken down. What a way to end the first. They can't wait to start the next quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment.
Ready up!
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
They'll run here with Freeman. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line.
Set.
3rd and long.
Here we go, set.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Packers are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here goes Hurts on the design run. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Third and 5. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On third down, they'll go with the counter to try and pick it up. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up fourth down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. They'll come up here. First and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
A handoff as they try to run it here. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Play action. Here's Hurts. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up fourth down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This from 34 yards. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Lions go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now it's Freeman. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's May. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Off the play fake, it's May. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Dragon 60.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Open man, left side, he's got it. Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Check go.
Off the bootleg, here's May. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Set. 70 Timberwolf. Hut, hut.
A run with Freeman. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
Go. Pioneer. Hut.
Throwing now is May. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Williams in motion. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. 2nd down and 8. Here's Hurts. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Lions are in the lead. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Rube Orororo there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Hurts. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
This is the chalk one-play touchdown, gentlemen.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's still on his feet. And he will score. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He's going to have a Packers 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
Bronco 80.
On second down, they'll run. And he nearly got the first down there. They'll give him 9 yards, but setting up a very manageable 3rd and 1.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here. The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Mustang 19. Ready?
They'll go. Here's May. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. They pick up 27 and convert on 4th down.
Viking 18. Check out.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
18 back.
They'll go play action with May. A pass taken in by Freeman. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Now a give up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll get this very close to a 1st down. A nice run there. It'll just end up a little bit short.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Looks like a design run. Hurts has it. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
One of the tight ends in motion right. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Here's 3rd and 2. They bring a tight end in motion left. Try to pick this one up on the ground. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Lions first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
They send the tight end in motion. So, 3 quarters now in the books. With the score Lions 17. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. That's thrown quickly, taken in by Collins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Ready?
His drive will start on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment and He had no choice but to throw it away.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. Tight end going in motion here. On 1st down, it's Hurts.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
Hurts again. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, Detroit. In motion now, it's Collins. Up the middle they go. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Lions are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Williams in motion. Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. We have a tight end motioning left here. On second and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Detroit. The offense and Hurts ready for this two-point attempt. They'll stick with him again. And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Ford on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's going to take this one coast to coast. 97 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Big play coming up for the Pack as they're going to go for 2.
Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And the defense has it.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
Smash, smash. Take go.
To throw on first down is May. That is hot. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run here. And not much there. Down to about the 13. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. On play action, here's May. Taking off.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches.
Hawks 7, Hawks 2. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
Working out of the gun. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th.
On the set.
Defense has to play smart avoid a penalty on 4th and long.
19 tight, 19 tight. 70 range, 70 range. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
They're going. It's May. That's going to be caught. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory. Hurts down to a knee, and that will wrap this one up. Packers going to use their final timeout now, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.